Beloved, iconic, respected. Those are just some of the words being used to describe Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon, a life taken too soon because of the coronavirus. Napoleon was a son of Detroit who dedicated his life to bettering it. A Cass Tech grad, he started his career with the Detroit Police Department, then worked his way up the ranks. He died yesterday at the age of 65, nearly 1 month after announcing he had coronavirus. Today, the tributes are pouring in from elected officials to his colleagues, but no one knew him better than his daughter.
We talk every day, like several times a day. We vacation together, like every moment together. Like we literally cherish those moments and we just kind of relished in them. I just want to say thank you. I think those words kind of sum up my heart right now, because from the moment that the news broke that my dad had contracted COVID-19 and then that he was hospitalized, the city, the county, everyone was so supportive.
Paula Tutman has been talking to people who knew and loved the sheriff. And Paula, it really is a community in mourning today.
Yeah, it really is. You know, the first thing that I really want to say to the family is that we know this is not a news story to you. This is your pain and this is your grief. And I also want them to know that this is not just any news story to us, because we feel that grief with you. When Hilton Napoleon, his brother, and the chief of the Highland Park Police Department had COVID and suffered really for a quarter of a year, but got through it, you know, we were cheering right there with you, and we were hoping that the same would be true for Benny. For the people who knew Benny Napoleon, today does not feel real.
And I say, you know, job well done. Job well done, my good and faithful servant. Yeah. He's gone, man.
Because it is impossible to fully grasp what the future will be like without the sparkling smile, the brilliant brain, and the expertise of a man who gave every inch and nearly every adult year to public service.
All of us are still trying to process this loss, because Benny Napoleon was not just a sheriff, he was a part of the very fabric of this community. Today,
in nearly a year of painful days, it is particularly excruciating.
If there was anybody that should have beat this and be here, is Benny. Yeah.
Benny Napoleon wore many hats for the public: lawman, attorney, public figure, politician, community servant.
Benny was a precursor to what we see today in terms of the emphasis on community policing. He was doing community policing and advocating it long before Obama and the 21st century task force on policing and community policing occurred.
He easily won re-election as Wayne County's top lawman with a sound and resounding victory of nearly 80% of the vote in the entire county.
And I was praying for him and thought he would come out okay. And to hear the news that he had passed is just heartbreaking.
In every decade since 1998, he has held either a top or second to the top spot in government leadership. Detroit Police Department police chief, assistant county exec in 2004, and then Wayne County Sheriff since 2009.
You know, early on, in light of the fact that Hilton had just come out of 71 days battling COVID, only to have Benny follow, you know, a couple of people tried to make light of it and say, okay, you know, this is the sibling battle. You know, he wants to do it and doesn't want Hilton to beat something that he doesn't beat. And so everybody kind of just held a prayer and held hope in their pocket that he would duplicate Hilton's path and come out of this okay.
He was accomplished and well-liked, and to say that he will be sorely missed by the community he served is not saying nearly enough. More will undoubtedly be said in the future, but for now, everyone who knows him is simply numb.
He was very serious about protecting himself and not going places and being very careful. So it's just an anathema to me that someone that was so cautious could be somebody who, you know, could actually wind up with it.
Yeah, you know, as a reporter, and we're putting these stories together, we just kind of get into a cycle, and then every few moments I would stop and I would go, wow, I can't believe he's gone. I can't believe we won't be covering him. And Karen, we've covered him for many, many years. I can't believe we won't see that naughty smile, that twinkle in the eye. I mean, he was an icon, and this is a loss. This is a true loss.
I know, Paula, when I came in '98, I was a nightside reporter covering crime. He was with DPD, and he kind of took me under his wing. I'd be at crime scenes, and he would kind of guide me to the right way, and for me to understand the city and Detroiters, and always show respect to the families and the victims. And yes, he will be missed. Thank you, Paula.